Okay, so here we have a across the street view of the property. That building right there is where all the apartments are. It's still unpainted. That's the paint job that it originally had when I got the place. That's 6 units. The two upstairs have 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, kitchen. 4 units downstairs have just 1 bedroom, small kitchen, bath, living room. So right over here is what I have recently painted, and this is the White Owl Healing Center. You can see the white owl there perched on his little perch out front. And then next to that is Laura's Apothecary. That is also my building as well. So I own the whole stretch of this whole property. Yep, so Laura's Apothecary, the White Owl. They're meant to be kind of collaborative efforts, her being the evil herbal healer, and me being more the other, body work and energy work and water modalities and all that. So here we go. Take a little step over here. And this is my totem mascot, the white owl. Notice how he is both the moon and the white owl incorporated into one creature. And here is the color scheme I went with for the outside. You can see I have like the lighter blue, the darker blue, and the dark purple. Here's the owl creature I made the other night. I decided to hang it out here out front. I don't think it's quite perfect for the door of the sensory deprivation, but I think it looks pretty good out here. He's got that magical vibe. And then here, as we enter the white owl, this corridor right here, which I did the laser work on these front stairs here. The rest of the wood is in beetle kill pine, which I think is extremely beautiful, and also it kind of represents death and transformation, because the beetles kill the trees, but they leave behind an amazingly beautiful product, something that is basically resurrected into something just as beautiful through death, So this corridor here connects to the apothecary. And I have 2 more totems of the white owl / moon magic. This is going to be lit with black lights, and so it's going to look like full nighttime view with the white owl kind of popping. And then right over here we have another one who is perched kind of like the similar to the one outside. So, and you can see I have I'm still working on getting this completely finished up. But so then come down this corridor here. This is the reception booth area. Still working on some of this too, but you can see I've got another white owl up here, and I will do some work on the front of it too to do some more signage and whatnot. And so over here is one of the 2 private rooms we have for doing massage / whatever sort of body work needs to be done. They're private rooms, and just big enough for the practitioners to do their magic. right here I have a couple of Saint Germain posters that I feel really kind of capture the vibe. And you can see the trim around these doors too is once again beetle kill pine, which I just feel is oh so beautiful. Okay, and then as we walk from the reception area over into this room used to once be the tattoo shop. It was like painted black, the floors were black, it was kind of dark and dismal. Now you can see I've covered it all in beautiful birch wood with the tile ceiling. And of course, you've gotten a little glimpse of this, but this is my sensory deprivation chamber that I am really, really hoping I get into full swing here soon. But I have done a lot more work. I've finally finished the door on it, which closes magnetically. So people that are inside can easily push their way open to escape if they need. This is some of the cool lightage I had done with laser cut glass and a bunch of kind of sacred geometry engravings in the glass. And I've shown you the inside of this before, but this is kind of another view of it. It's very, very large space, really. And then over in this area, which will be kind of like set up to be not only where the plumbing is, but also sink. I'll have a booth built in right here so that people could sit down and some hooks to hang up their clothing and whatnot. And so then through this door over here, want to make sure nobody's in there. This is where our already built-in shower space is. Now this has not been worked on at all. As far as it still needs renovations as well, but it is nice to at least have, it's usable. It's just not what it needs to be for me to get into the full swing of things. I'm going to want to expand the shower, and I'm going to want to privatize from the toilet. This is the only toilet we have for the apothecary and the White Owl. So eventually I'm going to want to get more bathrooms going, and we have the laundry over here. This needs to be moved. All of this needs to be expanded. Now this is the outside hallway. It's really, really dirty and disgusting in here. None of this has been renovated yet. But this, as you can see, connects to the rest of the White Owl. And so over here, and this is a total clusterfuck in here, but this office/storage space is going to be finished, and I want to move the washing machines out here. I want to put some vending machines out here and expand the bathroom out here so that we have two toilets, two toilets that could be used, and separated from the shower, which will be a larger shower. So like if I build a door right across here and privatize this, that way people that are here for sensory deprivation, they can come through this door, access the shower, go back in here, do the dressing and undressing of what they need. And then they can access this. I am planning on having a thick curtain kind of hung from this doorway towards here, something that helps dampen sound, but also just keeps like full privacy. This is another door that leads to the outside porch. For the most part, this is just going to be locked. It's not really to be used. Probably like locked to where people can like open it like in case of emergency sort of thing. And then the only thing I have left to show you is the other massage room, which is fully decked out. I have one girl who does shiatsu massage, and has used this space a bit, and we designed it with these bars up here for her to be able to do her shiatsu, which, if you're not familiar with that, that's where they like walk on your back, But there's another cute little space, You got the shelves and the crystals and all the little things needed. They're tight spaces, but they're just perfectly suited for what needs to happen in here. So this space used to be none of these rooms were present. This was just like one kind of open room, and then the tattoo shop. It was basically like two spaces. So I have done an immense amount of work to this place, and there's still a lot to be done. Here you can see my White Owl Wisdom Transformative Healing Center, one of my emblems, and some of the jewelry stuff I have made, which I would love to send you a piece, but you forbid me to do so.